Champions. That's what we are. Folks. We are champions. Yes, we have finally done it. That was a fairy tale ending. Like, that wasn't a football game. That was a movie. That was a movie, alright? I am so happy, right? Not because we won the Bundesliga. That's cool too. But the thing I am the most happy about is that Robben and Ribery, two players that have shaped my youth, that have shaped my love for the club, that have been there pretty much ever since I can remember. Two players that, you know, now we can look back on and be like, yeah, they were fantastic. And then you look at like all the stories that we've written with them, all the things that have happened, you know, all the little things that have happened, you know, them two arguing and them two punching each other and so on and so forth during a Champions League game, you know, Robben after the 2012 Champions League, you know, being whistled and harassed basically for obviously missing the penalty. All that, we can now look back on and be like, you know what, it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't matter. Because they have had a glorious career at Bayern. They have been there since the beginning. They have been outstanding. Like, they've, ever since our transformation, they have been there. They've spearheaded our transformation, you know, a slow rise and a slow transformation over the last couple of years. They had a reason why we're one of the top 4, top 3 clubs in Europe. And that is largely down to them. And you know what? Thank you. Now, at this point, I do want to say, of course, that applies to Rafinha too. I'm actually a little bit disappointed today, I'll be totally honest, in Kovac. Like, as good as today was, I'm a little bit disappointed in Kovac. And the reason for that is that, yes, if this was any other game, I would have been like, yeah, I want to see Sanchez play. But today, Rafinha should have come on. Like, today, Rafinha should have come on, in all fairness. He should have come on because, it, you know, while Robben and Ribery are the shining lights, the shining examples of, you know, our superstars and whatnot, and the players that have shaped us attacking wise, Rafinha has always been that stalwart, Mr. Dependable. Whenever we needed a, you know, right back, left back, he has come in and he's played the role, the thankless role, and I feel like today should have been the day where he should have finally been thanked. And that's my one criticism of today, that I feel like that I really wanted him to come on to, maybe even score himself, you know, that I really wanted that to be the case today. Because yes, Lahm has always been my favourite player, but like right after Lahm, you always have Robben and Ribery, and those two, you know, those two are always up there when it comes to who's my current favourite player. Lahm, I think, has been for like the last 4 years. Before that, it was Robben. Before that, it was Ribery. Before that, it was Ronaldinho. You know, and before that, it was other players. But before that, actually, it was Oliver Kahn. But Rafinha should have been credited today as well. You know, he doesn't really get the spotlight that much because, again, he has been a substitute player. So that's my one criticism of today. Everything else, sorry, I'm choking up right now. All right, everything else was perfect. Everything else was, just forget the Bundesliga win there. That's brilliant too, and obviously that's very, very important. But the fact that both Robben and Ribery got a goal, sending off with a goal. I think Robben right now is currently at 99 goals, 99 Bundesliga goals in his career. I'm not sure about Ribery. I think Ribery is at like 78, something along those lines. Both, you know, outstanding numbers, both outstanding players, and both showing exactly what they're basically so known for. You know, Robben didn't score, you know, cutting in, but he scored. He's the winger who always scores, and Ribery is the winger who always gets past the players and then either assists or scores. As you could see by his goal today, he got past the players and just chips it in beautifully. In his final game, he rolls back the ears and he's like, yeah, Kaiser Frank. Straight up. Like, that's basically what it was. And Robben, he scores. He was hungry. He always is hungry. That's just the kind of person Robben is. So it was great to see both them come back to the peak. Alaba very unselfish for Robben's goal. Anyone else would have probably taken a shot, but he knew it's not my day today. Yes, we're winning the Bundesliga, but most of all, what's most important is that these two players that have had such a great career at Bayern, that have shaped the club. In Alaba's case, has shaped his time at Bayern too. That these two players get a proper send off, and you know what? They got a proper send off. I'm extremely happy about that. Bundesliga 1-2. I have to say, I love it. I love it. Final match day, I love it. Dortmund bottling it after having like a 9-point lead. I love it. Just in general, today was a perfect. If you could think about like the perfect day, today would have been it. Today would have been it. The first half we looked very, very good, and the second half we stumbled a little bit at the beginning to make it more interesting, of course. But then at the end we had the fairy tale finish where Robben came in, scored. Sanchez came in, scored. Ribery came in, scored, and it was just a perfect day. And to top it all off, the Bundesliga is 1-2, folks. The Bundesliga is 1-2. 5-1. We've still got one more game left in the season. That is the DFB Pokal. I'm really the final. I'm really hoping that Rafinha either gets to play or starts the match. One or the other. I want him to play in general, even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's just 10 minutes. He deserves that. Yes, he didn't unfortunately get his send off at home, but you know what? If he gets a proper send off, I want that to happen too, because he deserves that too. He really does deserve that, and that's perhaps my one criticism of today. I don't even care about the goal that they scored. Frankfurt, I think they're in the Europa League now too, so that was good for them too. But yeah, today was perfect. Today was today was one of those few times where everything was just absolutely magnificent, absolutely perfect. I'm running out of superlatives to really describe how good today was, but you know what? Let's sit back and enjoy this glorious career that we can look back and just reminisce about for years and years to come, because those two are surely some of the finest players to ever grace the Bundesliga. Robben and Ribery, as well as Rafinha. That's just all that's from me. I will see you all next time, everyone. Peace out and celebrate properly today.